Good afternoon. This is Sunil Sundaraj from njvarsity.rivals.com. I'm happy to welcome in Eastside, Eastside High School football junior running back and outside linebacker Amir Smith. Amir, thank you so much for taking some time out to speak with me today.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you
Hey,
for thank you. I
no
appreciate it.
problem, Amir. Hey, congratulations on a terrific junior year there at Eastside. I was looking up first team All League honors. Um, couldn't have gone off I mean, just when you look back now, I mean, you said we were talking about off air. You still got a year left there at Eastside High School. So, just sum up your junior year there, Amir.
It was a success. Like you said, we had to play with the circumstances. But I got it done. I managed it pretty well. And God was on my side, and I had a good season.
That's great. Hey, I had to ask you that going into your junior year. I mean, you guys didn't know if you were going to have a season. I mean, there was a lot of
Yeah,
uncertainty. With COVID-19, with the pandemic, and uh, I, I can only imagine once you guys got that green light and you found out you were going to have a season. I mean, you guys were probably through the roof. Knowing that
yeah.
you could
We
take the field.
we was amped. We was
Yeah.
ready to go. Yeah,
And I was looking at the roster beforehand, Amir. I think you guys had 15 seniors on this team. So I know talking
yeah,
to Amir, just the other, just hearing from Coach Ahmad, how important was especially for the seniors here. I mean, not to discount the underclassmen, but for seniors, it's important. I mean, they want to go out on a high note. So can you just talk to that? Talk about that aspect, especially with the senior class.
yeah. About that, yeah. I mean, like, if I was a senior, I would want to, play my last season as a high school ball. I would want to.
Yeah,
So I'm grateful that my seniors, my teammates, my friends, they got a chance to play their last season of ball
yeah,
with us as a
yeah.
family. So
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's agreed on that. I had to ask you, training was very different for the 2020 season. A lot of Zoom calls with coaches, and
yeah,
I've talked to other players. Like when you got onto the practice field, you were in pods, and like you really didn't have that tight knit or closeness where you all were together in a group. Can you just talk about like for you personally, like how you were able to train, said for the 2020 season, Amir?
yeah. Like you said about the pod, it was different.
Yeah,
It was different because we used to being in large groups, learning. But we since COVID came, we had to break it down. Some here, some here. But I managed it good. I managed it good. Yeah.
I mean, I had to ask you once, you took the practice field first time, first regular season game. What was that moment for you, Amir? What was that like for
It,
you?
it was a blessing. Cause like you said, the season wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah,
So it was a blessing. I was very happy. I
yeah.
was happy.
Uh, I had to ask you that as far as oh, I almost lost my train of thought here for a second, but the fact that you guys didn't know, it is one of my questions week to week if you were not going to have a game or not. I mean, you put on the training, the practice, all the time watching film, and the fact that you guys, again, were able to play, I think, what 6 games. I mean, what was that like, for you guys, not knowing if you were going to have a game or not?
It was nerve wracking.
Yeah,
Like I would constantly contact my coach. What's going on? What's going on? What's the phases? What's this? What the governor's saying? What? Like I was constantly asking them because I really wanted to play, and it was once they said, yeah, we're gonna have a season, but we gotta follow these rules. I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
yeah.
Yeah,
You guys had a successful season, a winning record. And, looking at the number of players that were named to first and second team honorable mention, I had to
yeah.
ask you. I mean, what? I mean, for Eastside High School to be able to accomplish those goals, what did that mean to you and the rest of the team?
For the team, for me and the team, it meant a lot because the past years, Eastside haven't been this powerhouse, but we building, we building.
Yeah.
So it's another milestone to our goal to put Eastside back on the map to where it's supposed to be.
As we talked before, you play running back and outside linebacker. I had to ask you about playing those positions, Amir, and the work that goes into it, the training. Can you talk about that and what makes those playing those positions so special and unique, Amir?
The training for both of the positions is is wild. Is wild.
Yeah.
You got footwork drills, agility. You got the speed drills, the vision, high IQ. So yeah, so it's pretty like the workout is elite.
Yeah.
It's challenging, but I'll get it done.
Yeah.
And
I was just wondering in previous years, your previous 2 years on the team, Amir, as far as when you were training, because we know it's 24/7, 365. Yeah, there's not a
yeah,
day off. I mean, you may end the season November, December, but a month later, you're back in the weight room and then, said out in the spring, you're outside, on the field. Can you talk about, what you've done? I mean, a couple of things you described there as far as, the skills, the being agile and having that flexibility. Can you talk about what you being able to? I mean, from where you started out as a freshman and now here, of course, in your junior year.
um, I improved a lot, like my speed, my strength, because I run track too. So I do
Okay.
track. I run track, get in the weight room,
Hmm.
and I balance it out. So yeah, track helped though. It helped me, like speed wise, and then weight room, strength. I'm gaining some weight, so all of it is just good.
Yeah, that's an excellent
All
point
around
you
good.
made, Amir. I've talked to a number of players that play multiple sports and
Yeah,
how one sport may benefit the other sports. So as you alluded to, with track helping you out, of course, with your speed, especially, I mean, playing both positions, but I assume as a running back, that is so essential.
yeah.
I wanted to just pivot to the coaching staff, head coach James Magazine, the rest of the coaching staff. What they've meant to you as far as your development, your progression here in your first 3 years at Eastside High School, Amir.
It meant a lot to me. They took a chance on me. They believed in me. I wouldn't be here without them. Like for the accolades that you said, without them, it would never happen. So I want to thank them for that.
Very good. Just in terms of the high school itself, Amir, I know very difficult in 2020 and now even continuing here in 2021, remote learning. Just can you talk about the support from the students, athletic director, administration, and even the town of Patterson itself? For the team, here.
It's good. It's good because they understand like kids from my city. They know we go through like the situations we got at home,
Yeah,
so they try to help us any type of way, anyway. Oh, you need a laptop. Oh, you need this, need that. They try to give. So I'm grateful for that. Thank
yeah, yeah. I know that Wymer made a great point, about what the conditions are in Patterson, what you guys have to deal with on a daily basis. I mean, but I don't think people truly understand, what you have to endure, every day. Can you just talk about that? I really wanted to get your perspective because it's not easy, man. It said,
you.
you talk about the schools, especially in the urban areas here in the state of New Jersey. But Patterson, of course, has been front and center. We're
Yeah.
not going to skirt this issue as far as the violence, is said in Patterson. Can you just describe that, Amir?
It's tough because kids here they see kids here see things that you're not supposed to see as a kid.
Yeah,
You're just not supposed to see. So like it's like kids walking to practice, going to practice. It's tough because you see walking to practice, you see things that's like, oh wow, oh wow. Like if it's like violence, guns, drugs, you see it. So you taking a risk every day just walking to practice because you don't
yeah,
know you might get caught up in a crossfire from a bullet
yeah,
or this. So it's tough, but you gotta get it done any way you can. So
yeah. I mean, it's like survival mode for you guys. I mean, trying to survive. When you're on the field, you
yeah,
want to stay in the game. But I mean, we're talking about real life here, Amir. That you
hmm
guys. I mean, you are trying to play the game you love, sir, a lot of people, you guys, football is, a way out, and it is, sort of therapeutic that, it takes your mind off everything going on in everyday life. And I'm sure that, just, sadly, we've seen so many, star athletes, kids, as you
Yeah,
said, caught up, in the crossfire and killed. It's a real shame that a lot of these kids are robbed of their true potential and what they have to offer. Said especially, growing up, elementary, middle school, and even in high school.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I wanted to, yeah, as you said, you played track. I mean, you ran track, as well. Growing up, were there any other sports you played, or I just wanted to find out about that, Amir?
When I was younger, I played baseball, basketball, football. I played all three. But
Okay,
as I got older, I had to narrow down. Oh, what's
yeah,
gonna be best for me? So
yeah.
yeah, so track and football is now.
I got to ask you, what makes the game of football so special for you to play, Amir?
Football is like it's a way to express myself.
Yeah,
I can express myself in many
that's a good
ways.
way.
Yeah,
Now you're wearing that East Side, show it to, yeah, you're wearing that wearing that. There you go, East Side.
yeah.
What is East Side football? What is that jersey and that number 7 jersey? Of course you wear. What does that represent to you, Amir?
Hope represent hope for me, cause like when I look at the jersey and look at number 7, I see, like you said, a way out.
Yeah,
It's my only hope. So when I put that jersey on, I lock in, and nothing's matter but
yeah,
getting getting the job done,
yeah.
making
No,
my way out.
yeah, no, definitely being in that zone. I have to ask you about the home games there, and just what that environment is like. I said for you personally and for that team, Amir.
Um, Putting off the city, like you
Yeah,
won't let that's like you won't let another team come in your city
yeah,
and leave you with a W. Nah, you gotta go represent Patterson, represent all the good, get the W, and the rest is history.
yeah.
Just you know,
As we know, Amir, it's just not about athletics. It is being a student athlete. You got to hit the books. You got to, be able to balance out both. Be organized.
yeah.
Time management. Can you just, speak to that? How you've been able to adapt to that and cope with it?
Oh well, as of now, we virtual, so
Yeah.
I would have weight room, so I would go school. I like from 1:30 to 3:30 to I do homework,
Mhm.
all assignments. Go to weight room, lift. Then I'll come home, and if I ain't finished nothing, I get it done. I get it done, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm managing it good. Virtual helped a lot actually, because like in regular school day, I don't be getting home till 9 at night because I got practice. Yeah, so like it helped a lot that I get out early and I get a chance to get my assignments done. It helped a lot.
That's great. That's great. Uh, just have a couple more. Knowing that you still have another year left, you're coming back
Yeah,
next year. Have you, of course, college is, you start, I'm sure now you start thinking about, down the road, maybe where
yeah.
you want to end up.
Hmm.
Just got to get your thoughts on that. Any, schools maybe you are, definitely looking at, or, just maybe you might be on the horizon. I'm just wondering about that, Amir.
Yeah, it's school showing interest right now, but
Yeah.
I'm taking it slow. I'm gonna conversate with my family and stuff first. I don't want to jump the gun too
Yeah.
fast.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I got a whole nother year, so I'm just
That's true. That's true. Yeah. I don't want to forget about your family, Amir. If, just talk about the support you received from them, before Eastside and of course here, at Eastside High School playing on the team and with academics as well. If you can just talk about that. If you have any siblings.
oh, it's the support is I can't explain it. It's the most like the most support. Like me personally, I take it as like I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it because it's a lot of kids out here that don't have the same support system, family. But I got both my mom and my dad. They show
That's great.
the utmost. They show like I can't explain it. I would like give up the world for them. I love them.
No, it's terrific. That's great. I'm just wondering, when it comes to the college game and the NFL, any running backs, outside linebackers that you definitely try to follow, I said on a given week and especially during the season, Amir?
On the offensive side, running back, I like to watch Alvin Kamara from the Saints, number
Hmm.
41. Yeah, that's my. I try to mimic his game a little bit. Add to mine.
Yeah.
And an outside linebacker, I would have to go with. I like to go with because I really like. I'm trying to narrow down. I'm trying to
Yeah.
like go to. I'm trying to go to college for running back. So I'm like mainly
Okay.
like so. But on defense, nah, I don't really. Linebacker, nah, not yet. I don't. Quan Alexander. That's
Okay.
that Quan
Okay.
Alexander. Yep.
All right.
I
Cool.
try to mimic him too.
Very nice. I think the final question I have, and this is really where I try to end it with, quite a few interviews, is that the fact that you're now in that upperclassman, is a position now, so you have the ability to offer a lot of experience and knowledge to the underclassmen and to kids, who are playing Pee Wee Junior, in Patterson. I'm wondering, now you've had a couple of years under your belt, what your advice is to those younger players and kids out there who are trying to figure out, look, you know what? Because football, how demanding it is, how physical it is. It's a mental and physical game. I'm wondering,
Yeah.
like, to for what it takes, to flourish in the system. What advice you would have for those kids and the underclassmen.
My advice is the number one rule: keep your head in the books. It's the main number one rule. Workout, grind, off season. The off season is the biggest part of football. It's not the season. It's the off season. So in the off season, work out, do drills. If you could go, if you any chance you get to go outside and actually work on your perfect your craft,
Mhm.
go do it because it's gonna help you and it's gonna help you in the long run.
Sounds good. Hey, Amir, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity to interview you. I said, congratulations, again on a tremendous, junior year there at Eastside High School. And, looking forward to seeing what you do here, in the 2021 season on the field.
Appreciate it. Thank you.